just booked a hair appointment and I can't wait to cut this off. Hello, it's Tuesday afternoon. My name is Katrina. I'm a graphic designer and I also run a small business where I sell cards, stickers, and that type of thing, and I sell on Etsy. So this week I'm going to be preparing my shop for Christmas. It's exactly a week away from the 1st of November, which is when I would like to have everything prepared. I'd probably start more promoting it on my Instagram after Remembrance Day, but I just want to have everything prepared and just on my shop by the 1st. So that is the plan for this week. I'm going to be really focusing hard on Etsy. I'm just finishing up a freelance project. I have to change like one thing quickly, and then I have a Zoom meeting for something else, and after that I'm going to be focusing on Etsy. Yesterday I did a bunch of like edits for photos. I used to just have a white background and I wanted to redo that to make my pictures have a background. So that's what I've been doing, and I've also got some mock-ups. So I've done all the Christmas ones and I just need to go start doing the others. And once I have that done, I'm going to start doing some SEO updates on my page and switching things over to Christmas, because like my tags now are just general, but for Christmas I like to change some things that could be for Christmas to add, like, I don't know, I can't think of an example right now, but I usually add some extra tags and change some things before big holidays like Valentine's Day and Christmas. So that's what we're going to be doing, as well as making a lot of products and sending in some new cards to print. So that's the plan for the week. I'm gonna go and get started. So I've just been looking for some mock-ups for my Etsy shop for the Christmas cards. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I was looking for something minimal and kind of like a warm color. Right now I just have plain white backgrounds, but I feel like I want my pictures to stand out a bit more. So we're gonna try some Christmas ones. This one is a pretty good price. It's $9 US, which is, I don't know, 12-13 Canadian. I'm just gonna go and download this and add it to my Christmas cards. Thinking just like this one would be good. Maybe I can remove the pine cones, I don't know. But yeah, this is the only one that stands out. And the other thing I've been working on is just lightening this up and adding some depth to it, because I'm trying to make it look like this envelope, which it does, but just get the color right. I find when it's on the back of the pastel cards, it looks really dark. So I just lightened it up and added some depth and contrast to it, which it's really not that particular. I'm probably wasting time on this, but it's for me. I think it should be a bit different. So that's what I've been doing so far. And I'm going to go in and start adding these to my cards because I want to redo basically all the photos. That Zoom call is done. So now I was gonna take Hank for a walk, but it is absolutely pouring outside. It's always raining here, but sometimes there's a little too much rain and my dog doesn't like the rain very much. So instead I'm gonna do, why am I out of breath? I just want to get all the laundry out of the thing. I'm gonna fold some laundry, eat some lunch, and then get back to editing my photos. I was able to do that throughout the meeting. I would probably say I'm about halfway done, but that might be a little optimistic. I'm gonna not check because I don't want to know. If I'm not halfway done, then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try to procrastinate coming back to finish my work. Eat some lunch, fold some laundry, get back to doing all those, and hopefully finish that all today. I'm just changing into a t-shirt because I have my booster shot in a minute. I've been making jokes about the fact that there's a store called No Frills in Canada, and it's very like low cost grocery store, and they use like the term no frills in a bunch of their marketing, and I saw that they had COVID shots and I was like making jokes about it, and I just realized that I booked my booster appointment at No Frills. It just had like Loblaw Pharmacy, which is like the generic, they own a bunch of the grocery stores, so yeah, I had rebooked it, so I was a bit confused, but anyways, it's at No Frills, so I've been making jokes about it, and then that's where I'm going to get my shot. I've been having I've been having a morning. I have been having a morning because that market lady finally got back to me and told me that I was not in the market. She tried to say that the email said that your spot's not confirmed until you've paid, but it says the payment is due in 30 days, and then that part is like lower down, and that kind of just makes it sound like, I don't know, she said the way it's worded is not clear at all, in my opinion. And then this person also, I was booked in for another market and it got cancelled and she didn't even tell me. So I'm kind of happy that I'm not in the market, but I've been scrambling to try to find a backup market instead of that one. I applied for one that I was interested in, and I'm on the wait list for that because they're full, which is a bummer because I was really sad that that market was the same weekend, but I was like, I committed to this. Anyways, I'm not going to get into that again. I applied for that one, I'm on a wait list for that, and then I applied for another one and I haven't heard back. So hopefully I can get into one, or I'm going to be a bit screwed. Like I'll not lose some money, but like miss out on an opportunity to make money. Like this is the busiest time of the year. I like to have every weekend full, and this kind of ruins my plans. So yeah, that was frustrating, but I kind of saw it coming. Some good news is I got that freelance job that I was talking about in the last video where I did the trial project. They emailed and told me I don't know, you don't really get a freelance job though. They said that they would be interested in me doing some freelance work for them and asked for my address so they can send over a contract, so I'm waiting to hear back from that. So that was some good news. I also sent out my card designs to my judging committee, which is my friend and my sister, so I'm going to hear back from that, hopefully get those printed by Friday. I also got back the slide deck from the Etsy presentation, so I'm going to go through, do some notes. I finished all my photos yesterday, so I'm going to be working on all the tags and updating for Christmas and the SEO stuff. I also noticed that there's alt tags that you can do in the images, which is good for SEO, and then like also of course for visually impaired people who need a screen reader. I'm going to go in and do that, which is another like heavy computer day, as well as finish up my notepad design. And this was a long blabbering chat. It's been an eventful morning, good and bad. I'm back and I got this sticker, which is hilarious. My air fryer is making noise in the background, but it's like 4 now and I'm not gonna go run errands because the traffic where I'm going is really bad, so I'm not gonna go run errands at the worst time of day for traffic. So those can wait, I'll just do them tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat and then work on those stupid Etsy tags. They're not stupid, but they're gonna take a while. It's Friday. I filmed a couple things yesterday, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use them. I think I was just kind of rambling, but I wasn't feeling too great yesterday after I had my flu and other shot. I've not had like a reaction at all the other times I've gotten it, but this time, I don't know if it's because I got both. It wasn't that bad. I just had like a bad sleep because I kept waking up too hot or too cold. And then yesterday I was just feeling really tired. And yeah, it was also pouring rain. Like I wanted to go run some errands and it was absolutely like pouring. And I had to go pick up dog food, which is heavy, and a few other things. And I was like, I don't have the strength to do it. So I just kind of stayed mostly in bed and on the couch. And I did a bunch of computer work. So I'm finally done all the Etsy like SEO and photos and stuff. And I also added a couple card packs to my shop. What else did I do? I also did all the login stuff for the new freelance job. So that's all set up. Basically just doing like all the necessary things I needed to do / like computer work. But today, feeling much better, feeling more energetic. It's sunny out, which is a nice change. I'm about to go to the gym for a class at 1. Yes, 1. Okay, I still have time. And then I'm gonna come back, shower, and probably go run those errands, get them over with. And then I need to count all the cards I have and get an inventory done. This is something I do probably like once or twice a year whenever I'm printing something, because I want to make sure I have usually like a full one once a year, and then like maybe 6 months from now I'll do like a small one where I kind of just see if there's anything that looks like it's running low. So yeah, that's the plan for today. I I'm not very good at inventory. I'm just like not like an Excel sheet person, and I'm not someone who keeps good track. Like, you can keep track of your inventory on Etsy and then connect it to Square, but I don't really enter each card when I'm doing markets and that type of thing. I usually just do the total and add it up, because people, like, I have a deal that's 5 for 25, so people will grab 5 cards, and I have tried it before, but it's like, you don't want to like shake someone up and be like, hey, what cards do you have? Like, and then they have to go through and you have to scroll through, and I have like about 50 different cards. I don't have them all at every market, but I have a lot of cards, so like doing that at a market is kind of annoying to like, yeah, anyways, it's time consuming and I don't like doing it. I would rather do this, even though I don't like doing this. So what I'm going to do is bring everything out, go through all my cards, count them, tally it up, and then that way I know if I need to order any more to go along with my new prints, my new card prints. I'm not going to send those in today, but I'm going to email the printer to tell him to expect them on Monday, and I'll give him a final number of how many I'm getting printed. I'm thinking it should be around 8. I usually do them in sets of 4 and 8, but we will count everything and double check and send him a final number. That way he'll have something prepared. Like, if I send them in today anyways, he's not going to do them today. It's probably not going to happen. So yeah, that's my exciting plan for today. Okay, the lighting is not as good in my spot when it's nighttime and there's no light coming out my window. It's Friday evening. Usually my brain is a bit dead by this point, so if I don't explain things well, that's why. But I've obviously brought out all my cards and now I'm going to go through and count them. I don't count every single card. Like, usually if there's a big stack and I can tell, like, estimate how many there are, I don't count it. I'm pretty much just going through and seeing if I need to reorder any, and I kind of have been doing this long enough that I can estimate how many I'll need. If there's like a smaller stack of cards, I'll go through and count them just so I know, like, oh, there's 30 cards, that's probably enough to last until whatever, like, depending on what the card is. Christmas cards, obviously 30, I might need to order more. I know which ones are popular, I know which ones sell more and which ones sell less. So yeah, I'm gonna count, I would say probably 50% of these cards individually and write it all down. These guys are for market, so a lot of them are just like I keep them separate for market so I can not have to repack them, if that makes that makes sense. Why wouldn't that make sense? Anyways, I'm going to stop talking and start counting all of these cards, which is not my favorite thing to do, but I'm going to put on some YouTube and count. This is one of the things that I bought on my shopping trip today. It's basically a folding wagon. I don't know why I'm explaining it when I'm showing the picture, but I got this to help carry my stuff in for markets. I've resisted getting this for so long, but with a table and everything, I think it'll be so much better. My least favorite thing about markets is carrying everything in, so we're gonna get this, spend a bit of money. I can maybe use it for something else, carry Hank around, that would be cute. But yeah, I'm just about to shove this in my closet, so thought I would show it. That wasn't as bad. Every time I start talking, Hank starts walking. What? Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, mostly because a lot of the cards I could look at and be like, yeah, I have enough. But I did some organizing and I counted about half of them. But yeah, I think I know which ones I need to get reprinted. I just need to go over my list and have a think about it. And yeah, after that, I started tidying my closet, which is why my hair is all crazy. I had to like stick my head between clothes It doesn't look too bad, but it's very staticky. I organized my closet and like switched out some winter clothes, which I'm glad that is done because I have been putting that off. So 2 things I've been putting off done, and now I'm just gonna have a snack and then do some computer work. Basically just finishing up the notepads to print off and getting all the cards organized. I have a couple changes that I want to make. I just need to go do them. And I totally forgot to film an ending for this video. I had plans on Saturday and I thought I would do a bit in the morning, but I ran out of time. So I'm just gonna end the video here, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye bye.